everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. I've just finished my face shave off. I'm now going to do my head and I'm going to try, I've got 1 day growth, I'm going to try and do a one pass against the grain, and touch-ups, but a one pass against the grain and then touch-ups afterwards. The soap I'm going to be using is OSP Orange and Patchouli, which smells really, really nice. Got a lovely orange sort of zing to it, but it's not too strong. The patchouli just comes through. And like I said in previous videos, when it comes to... Have I used this one before? No, I don't think I have. When it comes to scents, James at OSP puts on here orange and patchouli scented soap, and that's what you get. There's nothing flash about it, there's nothing, not flash, but there's nothing that you have to guess. What it says on there is generally what you smell. Neroli that I just used on my face, if that's what neroli smells like, which I'm sure it is, then that is exactly what you get out of the tub, which is great. Don't have to be guessing with things that have got names that have got nothing to do with the scent at all. Right, the brush I'm using is the Maggard's 26mm synthetic. It's the marble effect, very heavy brush, good size in the ham, and you can see it's a big chunk here. And it's a 26mm knot, but it's enormous. It is a massive knot. So, just shook out most of the water there. I'm just going to load the brush. And then I'll probably bowl lather this one up. So everyone's all sorted, ready for the weekend. Good old Friday, I love a Friday. Not when I'm feeling like this, I'm not feeling too crash hot at the moment, I'm really struggling. I'm just doing these shaves to try and make myself feel just a little bit better, hopefully. Right, I should have plenty in there, hopefully. Oh, jeez, doing my head in this. Right, just adding a touch of water in the bowl there, in the bottom of the bowl. And let's just add the loaded brush and start all whipping her up. It's definitely going to need some more water, I know that for a fact. This stuff thrives in water and loves it. I've actually pushed it to the point where I couldn't actually add any more water, and my bowl was so full that I couldn't really fit any more lather in it, and it was still a thick creamy lather. It wasn't an airy sort of foamy lather, it was still thick and creamy. So whatever James has done with this formula that he's got going, it really works well. As you can see, I'm starting to whip up a nice bit of lather now. It's a very strange brush to use. The brush is so heavy, it's a great brush, it's so soft, but it's so heavy and thick that you can't really feel the lather. I don't know whether you guys will understand what I mean, but the brush is so heavy, you probably will understand what I mean, but it's so heavy that I feel like the lather's not thick because it's just pushing it around because of the weight of it. It's really throwing the lather around. Right, I should have enough there. So there's the brush sort of loaded up with the lather. Just going to wet my head. So this will definitely be sort of interesting to see how this goes. I think the last time I did this, so I have done this before I think, but I've only had 1 day's growth. And I'm not sure how well it went. I'm getting better with that mirror at least. hope it tips a little bit. See if I get a little bit more. There we go. That's better. Just a little bit dry there. Beautiful. Mueller R41 twist, brand new feather blade, what else? Right, here we go. Straight onto it against the grain, no messing about. Let's see how we go. Sorry about that guys, I just sort of did my usual, ran out of space in my phone and struggling to get rid of it. To get the space back, so it took me a few minutes. I'm just going to sort of reactivate this lather a little bit. Might as well just do what I've just done as well. Right, against the grain again. Like a knife through butter, it really is. This razor is tremendous. Well, there's one thing for sure. The lather is a lot slicker than fine snakebite. Which I already knew really, but I wasn't sure just by how much it would be. But it's quite a good bit slicker. Lather on the back is just looking a little bit thin. Right, pass one down against the grain. And it feels pretty good, there's not much left. I don't think I've got any nicks or cuts or anything, which is good. Right, just wet my head. I'm just going to go back to this bowl here, scoop out pretty much the rest of the lather, and then do a sort of final coat of my head. And then just do the money pass, as the stallion says. Even though technically that was the money passing one. Sorry, I'm not being very chatty today. I'm just not feeling too well. I just want to get the shave done. I know a lot of people say don't shave when you're not feeling well on video, but I think it's nice for you guys to see the real sort of deal. There we have another BBS shave. Now, I think I've got a few little nicks in the back of my head because I'm really struggling, but I could be wrong, it might be alright. Definitely got one, yeah, right on my crown, I think. Yeah, quite a good one by the looks of things. So what I might do, Razor Rock alum block. Give it a good soak. Yeah, it's right on my crown, I think. So I was going to do, just wet my head a little bit, and then here we go. So surprisingly enough, to say this is a 1 day growth on my head, I thought I'd have a bit more irritation than that. There's a little bit, but not much at all. Probably the sort of sting that I would expect to feel just from a normal shave. Give that a little rinse, and then you guys that haven't watched me before, what I do in my alum block is I rinse it and give it a real good rub dry in a dry part of the towel, so that it's pretty much bone dry. So that is bone dry, that now, literally. Back in the tub, chuck it away. Right, I'm just going to rinse off now. Then we'll move into Shave What's the Cool Fix. Very, very smooth shave. I'm just going to finish off with some moisturiser. Finish off with the Bluebeard's Revenge today, cooling moisturiser. Put quite a good bit on because I'm going to do my head and my face. Oh, just missed a little bit of hair there. Don't do this at home, kids. Let me slip it over here as well somewhere. There we go, that's it, got them all out. Jesus. Bluebeard's Revenge moisturiser, here you go. Good stuff. It was almost as good as shaving with a bloody shaving cream. There we go, lovely. So that was OSP the Obsessive Soap Perfectionist Orange and Patchouli, whipped up with the Magard 26mm Marble Effect resin brush. using the Mueller R41 brand new feather blade, which performed admirably again against the grain after 1 day's growth with no with the grain pass. That's the soap itself, comes like that, it's got OSP printed into the soap itself. It was whipped up in the Saponificio Varicino Grail bowl, the holy grail as far as I'm concerned, of bowls. Then finished off with the Allen Block, Shaveworks, the Cool Fix, and then a little spludge Bluebeard's Revenge Cooling Moisturiser. That's us guys. I do feel a little bit better after that. Not much better, but I do feel a bit better. I feel a little bit sharper now. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, down here is the subscribe button. And if you have subscribed and come back, thanks very much. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. And I'll catch you next time. Cheers.